Nowadays, it is really not difficult, but it's really a very different way of me going about facilitating a space where I do not know the people sitting before me. Hence, I cannot plan anything, right? So I still do sit at home and kind of create a framework around what I feel most dear about and strong about to communicating in a just intellectual way. And I know that you guys have probably overdone that in your life, so you're probably more about the experience itself, which I totally appreciate. But I love to talk and I love my flip chart, so please allow me to do that. Right, but I have no idea really what to say anymore, because there really is nothing to say. Does this make sense? And you know what that means, yeah? So I would love to really get to know you just a little bit. And the way, I would love to go about it, and for some reason, every session is new to me. So, I never do twice the same thing for some reason. But there's something of tremendous value. And I do that before I would love to get into just what I experienced over the past 12 months, which totally just, flipped my life upside down. But just give me a second if you don't mind. And by the way, we probably just sit here and I just love to create the frame for that day today. So we have some fun. So we probably will be here for the next hour or so, and then we will go out and we will enjoy the sunshine, and we'll have plenty of time to relax, and we do some breathing exercise outside, and just it's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to have fun anyway. So what are you going to do? I don't know. Let's see how we go, right? So I would love you just to stay with me for a second. So the red and blue does not matter at all. Okay. So we really speak about the state of doing, the state of being. We could say we speak about the Western philosophy and the Eastern philosophy. We could say we speak about the present moment in a linear progression, a goal, for example, future outcomes. Does this make sense? Yeah. And I do that because it gives me a great understanding where you are at, and it gives me a great understanding what is of most value for us doing today or being today. That's very different. Okay. So I would love would love you right now to tune in with yourself to see, have you been someone during the past year, 2 years, during the past 2 weeks, today even, that actually embrace the presence of life itself. And what that means is that you probably more maybe even sat and pondered upon the beauty the world offers us every day. Okay, and that's an incredible part of it, right? So the Eastern philosophy more says the present moment is where love truly belongs, where life truly unfolds. Okay, the Western philosophy, the way we live, right, is more of a linear progression towards something. Okay, and I tell you that if I would have told my parents and they would have asked me, they do live in Germany, but if they would have asked me, Seb, what have you done today? And I would say, man, I just pondered upon a leaf, and I looked at the insect playing on that leaf, and I just was in awe of life. They would say, Seb, what kind of drugs have you swallowed or something, right? Doesn't make sense, right? So it does not make sense for many people in the Western world to look upon the way the Eastern philosophy or the Eastern world runs their life. Would that be fair to say? Yeah. And then vice versa, they would say, well, you've worked towards something, how can that even be possible? It's not even it doesn't even make sense to them for them to work towards anything. All right? What I want you to understand just for the moment, guys, that this right here is always goal-oriented, it's always mind-oriented, it's always for us truly to fill something within that has not yet been filled. I'm just putting it out there. Whether or not that is true for you, it's up to you. That was certainly my experience. The present moment of it is where life unfolds. Yes, it is. The question I have for you, though, is the body truly meant to sit and meditate on mountain tops? Right? And that is a question you would answer for yourself. The way I see, and I know why Erica's laughing, because she probably agrees to that, the body is not, or maybe not at all. She says, what an idiot, right? I don't know. what the heck is he talking about? But yeah, right.
She might be just feeling pleasure.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know what pleasure you feel right now. Are you married? Right. So the body, in my understanding, guys, is not meant to sit and just stare against a wall. And yes, we can create that emotion within that beauty, that the beauty of the world is still present. Yes. The body, though, is meant to see, to smell, to touch, to hear. And that is done by moving that thing that we live in through the world, right? Would that be fair to say? Yeah? Right. Now, mastery, I feel, occurs when I see somebody being super busy in that physical realm. Their body is just running around in frenzy, like a headless chicken. But it does not mean the mind has to be busy. In fact, mastery, I feel, occurs when the mind in that moment in particular is still. And that, my friends, as you know, is a very hard thing to do. You know, you can be very still if you're sitting and staring against a beautiful, not wall, but if you're looking at a beautiful scenery, right? But can you do that as well if the kids are crying? Can you do that in the busyness of work? This is when mastery unfolds, I feel, and this is what my teachings are about, truly. Right? So I would love you to tune into yourself and literally make a mental dot. It does not actually make a mental dot, please, with a green, guys, because this doesn't matter. It's all life, okay? It's all life. It does not matter at all. But I would love you right now to do a mental. Actually, do you mind just? I want to actually. Do you mind? Would you mind like letting us in where you are at? Would that be okay? Sure. Is anyone not okay with it? Then just please sit down. I don't mind at all. It's all totally. So just make a mental note, and for yourself and for myself, it's incredibly valuable for yourself to know where you are at. Do we all understand that? Mm-hmm. Is anyone here that does not understand it? Gab, I think you are not understanding, right? I like it. Is there anyone not understanding it? You're all pretty.
Do you mean right now in this moment?
Yes.
Yeah, for what period of time? Last year? For the
look, guys. Right, of course, in this moment right now. Thank you. Good point. So in this moment, where are you at? It's incredibly valuable for myself to tune in, to know where I'm at, because depending where I'm at, I do need to take action on something. Right? Life is an integration. It's not about one or the other. It really is very valuable to just get this point, in particular for us who already have been probably embracing life in that one in particular. Now it's time maybe to integrate it. Maybe you're already doing it. Like Erica's definitely doing it, and I don't know you guys, but Eloise has no idea what. Right? So would you mind just maybe getting physically up? Yeah? Thank you so much. And maybe even put your initial just beside it so you know what's happening. Yeah? So, Leon, if you don't mind. If not, please don't do it. There's no harm. Everything works the way it works right now. But it gives me a beautiful idea where you are at. It gives you an idea where you are at. And that is quite extraordinary. So I would love you, those people, please go out of this room and the rest there. Guys, that's not great. Seriously, how do we do that today? Come on.